in real life like that? That's how I look. Oh, God.
Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Marriage Mondays.
Oh, God, I look rough.
I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff.
This is horrible.
Side. We letting that joker ride. You hear me? It be like that sometimes, you know what I mean? I look rough too. This is a natural state, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. We all not always camera ready, you know what I mean? She definitely is not that tall. She 5'2.5", 5'3". I'm 6'2". Yeah. My little bite-sized bunches of love and stuff over here beside me. But nah, for real though, we thank you guys for tuning in. Anyway, we're going to talk about marriage as always. This time we're going to talk about some tips, again, that I guess we both can relate to. This is a book, it's a reference to one of the books that we read during premarital counseling days. A book by the name of One Flesh by Bob Meany. If you guys have any time, I will highly recommend you take a look at this book. It really helped give us some great foundation, along with the Bible as well, about how would you structure your marriage. You know what I mean? And so I thought it was a really good book, and so we went back over this weekend and referenced some of the things that we have implemented into our marriage. And so I kind of just want to share some of the things that I thought would be helpful. And also today is mainly about the men and being able to have some things that you can actively apply into your marriage that will hopefully bring good results. So International Women's Month, I believe, right?
Well, it's Women's Month, but it's International Women's Day
today.
March.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So, this is for all the guys to go out there and to not just hear something, but put it into work. You know what I mean? Be conscious about the things that you're trying to do, not only pursuing your missus or, your significant other, but really do a little homework, man, and become more knowledgeable. We do it with everything else, whether it's sports, whether it's tech, whether it's with our cars and things of that nature. And so I'm going to start off. I'm going to be looking down a couple times, looking at my notes tonight. So just bear with me. But one of the first things I want to talk about is the scripture of Ephesians 5:26. And it says that Jesus loves the church by the washing of the water of the word. Okay. And so that's an activity. That's something that he's actively doing. And so as men and as husbands, we have to look at and say, okay, how is it that he's washing the church? Like, what is it that he's doing? And so these are some tips that we can do to make sure we are encouraging not only our spouses, but whether it's our sisters or somebody of that nature. We want to speak life into them and try to come up with like an acronym. Really didn't come out too well with one of those, but there's 5 words that I want to encourage you guys to look up. And the 5 words are companionship, compassion, romance, affection, and passion. I think these are 5 things all women across the world desire. What do you think about that?
I mean, I can't speak on behalf of all women, but the women in my circle, I think it's safe to say they are seeking those things.
Okay, well.
But we live in a different day and age, so I can't speak on behalf of all women now.
Okay, well, I don't want to use the word all, but let's just say most possibly would desire these things to be a part of their everyday life, especially if we want to learn anything for National Women's Month and to really be an encouragement to the women. And I think it's very important that men speak not only highly of women, but really begin to up the value of women as well. Guys, we got to do better. We have to making sure we're doing the best that we can be doing, setting great examples, but also if you have daughters out there, or if you're raising sons, it's like, hey, teach them at a very young age. For the men, teach your sons how to be a positive influence in the world, and also be a man that is respectful to women and speak highly of women. But also, you're teaching your daughter as well what it is that she should be looking for, and the things that she's not going to accept. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, no, I'm setting my standard here. There's boundaries. I have respect, I have self-respect, and I am also self-aware as well. The first one is companionship. A companion is someone like your significant other. So my wife she's my wife. Sometimes we can allow our jobs or some of our hobbies to kind of come in and make that become an infringement on that relationship. But you have to make sure you're consistent with your wife, because she feels it. And a lot of times we're not thinking of companionship. We just like, oh, she's tripping, or being needy. But companionship is something that is within the relationship itself. I think that details in a significant or a husband and a wife relationship, that's in the definition, is companionship. So never forget that. Always keep those things in mind. And if you gotta make a little list to remind yourself, whether it's early in the morning where you're doing your little prayer time, or you're getting ready for the day, get your mind right, set the temperature in the room.
Inherently from creation, and as y'all know on our channel, we are believers, so we try to be as biblically sound as possible. So biblically speaking, from creation, God created Adam. So God created man first before he created the woman. The man had time alone before a woman was created, before he had anybody like him. The women never experienced that. When woman was created, she was created as a companion. So the fact that my husband is mentioning that women are seeking companionship, it goes back to creation. That's just how we were created. We are also the child bearers. So although it takes a man and a woman to create a child, women are the ones who house the child. We carry the child. So it's just in our nature.
Yeah.
To be with another.
Yeah, I totally can agree with that. And also, and so men also, this word, like I said, go back even as she's speaking about in the book of Genesis, as she's speaking about creation. Men are named after Father himself, Abba, Father, and Abba means source or sustainer as well. So these are things that this is pretty much our default setting. We are these creatures that's supposed to, speak life, to make sure we are helping elevate as well. And it's just very important for us to remind ourselves, like, this is our disposition, and don't deviate from it. Embrace it. It's a beautiful thing. Just like the woman and her, how she nurtures, or that's a beautiful thing. Let us not tear her down, make her feel bad for desiring companionship. Like, nah, give her that love, and that affection that she needs. And so this goes on to my second word, is compassion. We have to be compassionate as well. I'm not the best at this, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is one of the things that I have to work on and be better at. But compassion, just like, being a little more sympathetic, you know what I mean? And I guess a little more aware of your feelings, And I guess at times I can kind of be, what's the word? A little.
I'm not sure you have an issue with showing compassion.
Oh.
I think you show compassion well. I think you can be very sympathetic or empathetic to what people are going through. I mean, I thought affection was where you struggled more.
Well, we'll get to that one then. So that was number 2, compassion. Number 3 is romance. So I heard a long time ago it says like a lot of people say, well, when you get married, all the romance is dead and gone, and it's no longer there. But I learned a while ago it says that you should still date your wife just as much as you did prior to being married. Like dating should not stop. Continue to court her, continue to make time out for her, and continue to make her feel like she's the young woman that you met in the early stage of your relationship. So I always have that romantic time with her. You know what I mean? Our thing has always been like movies and food. We some foodies over here, and we some movie watchers. Like pre-pandemic, I think we had like the AMC card, and I think we were in like the what? So they just showed us how often we went to the movie theater. We went a lot.
Yeah, like the top 10% of movie goers. Yeah, we went to movies more than 90% of other people.
We hit up a lot of movies, I'm just saying. So that was our little thing, Pandemic patty, and it slowed us down. But went to the movies yesterday for my birthday, so
and it felt like home.
Yeah. Popcorn and all, you know what I mean? So
I almost cried walking in the movie theater. Like, I'm back.
Baby, I'm back.
It's just something about the movie.
Yeah, I think it's good to get out and, enjoy the theater. I think it's just the experience of going, Mm-hmm. I know we got Netflix and Disney Plus and all those things.
Much cheaper than paying $10 at the movie.
Yeah, but you pay for the experience, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I definitely enjoyed it as well. So we ended romance, you know what I mean? Out with the movies and so on and so forth. And the 4th one is affection. You want to go into that one a little bit?
Affection. Mm-hmm.
Touch.
Yes. Affection is good. Different people have different love languages. And physical touch is one of the love languages that Gary...
Oh, yeah, Chapman.
That's right. Okay, good. I got it. Him. Yes, he wrote that book, The 5 Love Languages. And a physical touch is one of the love languages. So neither one of us scored very high. I mean, it was up there, but it wasn't our main primary love language. So it's okay. I like when he hugs me and when he loves on me, and he doesn't do it very often, but it's not like driving me crazy. But what does drive me crazy is that when I'm not in the mood for it, for the hug, when I'm busy doing something and I just need my space to like move around, that's when he want to hug me.
I mean, physical touch is neither one of our languages for a reason. It's not on our top of the list. Anyway, let's proceed.
I like to be touched and to be hugged and to be loved. I am a very touchy person. Like, even with my friends, I am.
Yeah, y'all some huggers, man.
Yes, I like being close to my friends. I like press out. I can be close body to body. That feels great to me. I like that. But see, when I get used to him not being that way, and then he wants to be that way when I'm not ready to receive that language of love at the time.
Yeah.
It is annoying.
I think I might do that on purpose, though. I think there's a little method to my madness. I like to play chess. Like, yeah, I can do it right now. Then she ain't gonna do it right back to me. So then I can dip out because that's not my thing anyway. So I'm like, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so that's affection. And the last one is number 5 would be passion, Passion is kind of like most guys and women, you know, they just can agree on passion if you are a couple and, you know, you married and you love, you know, you like to commence love and so on and so forth. But a lot of guys like to skip 1 through 4 and just try to go straight to the number 5. But no, do all 4, man. Become masters of the 4, and the 5th element will come swiftly as you desire. So, what do you think about that?
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, this is just a reference from one of the books we read early on during our premarital counseling, and it was called One Flesh by Bob Meany. A very good book. It's like I said, it's a lot of things just about application. You know, it gives you a lot of tips and things that you can do. And for Women Appreciation Month, all the husbands out there, man, let's make sure we do 1 through 5 very well. Show the women in our lives that we love them, not just by word, but by action as well. And yeah, you got anything else you want to say?
That's good to me.
All right, so hey, please comment on the end of this video. Please click subscribe, give us a little thumbs up. You know what I mean? We appreciate your feedback and your comments as well. We thank you guys for taking time out to hop on our channels. Right now, we cooling with the Colemans, and
We're out.
peace.